Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to another episode. In today's episode, we're going to be making some chicken tendies. That's right. You already know everybody loves some chicken tendies. Alright? I know you do, I do, we all do. We all love our chicken tenders. So, we're going to be making some of those today. A very easy recipe. Nothing crazy. But it's going to be a very delicious recipe, all right? We're definitely going to take it to the next level, and we're going to just make it as best as possible. I mean, this is something very easy you can make. Again, something you can make at home, something that you can make to impress, somebody, yada, yada, yada. Again, very delicious alternative to going to KFC or what have you, okay? So, we're going to make some chicken tenders. Now, what else are we going to be making? Well, we're going to rummage the fridge, and I'm going to see what I got in there. I got some extra potatoes, so we'll probably make some chips or some fries. I want to make some chips, so we're gonna see if we can make some chips first, like actual potato chips, and then if we can't, then we'll go with some fries. We'll try that, and I think I got something in the fridge, something. We'll leave surprise, all right, to see what else we're gonna do for like a side dish, all right. So trying to keep it as healthy as possible, and then. For dessert, today, since we're going to be frying some chicken tenders, we might as well keep it with the frying. And so remember how we made those apple fritters that were so, Well, today we're going to make some banana fritters. Even Gizmo's excited. So without further ado, let me roll the intro and I'll see you guys soon. What's up, guys? Hope you guys are ready to rock and roll today. I know I am. Well, kind of, sort of. I mean, I've been ready to rock and roll for about a few hours now since, the start time of the show. But unfortunately, got held back by a bunch of things. Mainly there were, of all days, this is the day that the city decided to swing by and fix the roads and fix the potholes around here. So, I mean, whatever. I mean, I'm not gonna complain, but that is why we're late, because I had just a bunch of noise out there as they were working around the neighborhood. Plus other things that just kind of came up. And hey, we're making chicken tenders. Can't get any easier than this. It's gonna be very easy today. We're gonna have a super fun day. I'm very excited. I hope you guys are excited as well. I know some of you guys are. Some of you guys are not. I saw the vote real quick, and I saw that there was one of you guys out there that does not like chicken tenders. You're probably here for the banana fritters, and me too. I love the banana fritters. So yeah, I mean the apple fritter recipe that we made not too long ago that was so good. Well, I got some extra bananas. I'm gonna make some banana fritters. You already know how it goes. So the first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna move this here because I'm gonna use that in a minute. I think the first thing we should do is start working on the chicken. Let's at least get it cut, ready, marinated, knocked out. You know what I mean? Just get that out of the way. All right? I'm not I don't want to get all salmonella all over the place and stuff like that. So let's just kind of like knock that out as soon as possible so we can, move on to everything else. Now, what we're going to be doing today in order to fry these guys up, these chicken tenders, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I had like something in mind as to what I was gonna do, but I said, you know what? Let me do a quick search. Why not? Let me see what's out there. You know what I mean? Like for a chicken tender recipe. You know what I mean? Like that whole thing. And so I looked it up, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. This looks like a good idea. So what we're gonna be doing, I saw a bunch of things, but one of the things that I saw, which I already kind of thought about doing, but this made me realize. Okay, so what we're gonna be doing is that we're gonna be making kind of like a batter, all right? Very loose, batter, or what? I mean, just a batter. We're gonna dip the chicken in the batter, the wet batter, and then we're gonna dip it in some flour, and then we're gonna fry it. But we're not gonna just dip it in flour. Oh no, we're gonna get some panko breadcrumbs, and we're gonna crush those up, all right? Some more, and then that's what we're gonna use, all right? So let's see how that flies. Let's see how that goes, and this is a pretty easy recipe that anyone can do. And, you can make it your own. Use, this as a guide. All these recipes are a guide. And that's it. By the way, we have a new addition to the show. Check it out. Bruh. I got me some sound effects. So, yeah, I was at the store the other day and I picked this guy up. All right, for like under $15. And now, look, I got sound effects. Bruh. Now, there's all kinds of sound effects. I kind of had to play with this and figure it out, but, I got all kinds of things, you know what I mean? So, let me see. What is it? So that's if we do something good, but usually it's going to be, let me see. Yeah, right? That's how it is sometimes. I feel like there's nobody watching, but I know there's a bunch of people watching. But shout out to everybody out there. All three of you, or one of you. Actually, again, I know there's a lot of viewers, all right? I was just, me. I can't, Bruh. All right, let's get to work. So you see, this is very distracting, but very necessary because a lot of times I do need it, you know what I mean? Like, for example, when I'm talking about all kinds of,
How dare you?
Oh, wait, wrong button.
Bruh.
I meant to say,
knowledge.
That's right. You know what I mean? So, we can drop the knowledge in there. All right, let's get into it. Having too much fun with the soundboard, huh? But anyways, it's good to have. It's nice to have. We're definitely going to be using it. Now we finally got it integrated. Again, we're taking this up a notch. By the way, before I do get started, I want to make a quick announcement. This is going to be the last week of filming that we're going to be doing for a couple of weeks, okay? Because I got family coming to visit. We're going to be doing a bunch of the touristy stuff. If you guys don't know, I live in Mexico. And, I'm an American living in Mexico, loving life out here. And so I got family coming to visit. You already know. I live in, I live where people go to, what is a tourist? Where people go to vacation. All right, that's where I live. So so I'm gonna have family come out to visit, and they're gonna be doing the vacation thing, and I will too, and then I'll be back. So towards the end of the week, on Thursday, the last show of the week, I'll make an announcement. But basically, I'm just gonna be gone for 2 weeks, because they're gonna be here for that amount of time, and then we're gonna be back. All right, so it's not a big deal. But I just wanted to let you guys know, for anyone watching out there, in case you guys see me missing for the first half of February, you already know where I am. In fact, I'll be back. I'll let you know exactly. Let me look at the schedule. I'll be back the 21st. All right. So after this week, I'm going to be gone until the 21st of February. All right. So just basically, it is what it is. But anyways, guys, let's get started. All right. So I'm going to go get me the chicken tendies at the fridge so you guys can kind of follow me through that camera. So we got the chicken tendies. And by the way, like I said, we got some potatoes. I'm going to tell you about the potatoes in a minute. But anyways, let's get these chicken tendies. Alright, let's, actually, this is not chicken tenders yet. This is actually chicken. Chicken. And we're going to get this chicken, and we're going to turn it into tenders. You see how this works? You turn the chicken into tenders. Now, and we've talked before, as we have talked before. Let me see. Let me just give this a quick little rinsity do. All right. Anyways, but as we've said before on the show, the chicken tender is an actual part of the chicken, and I'm gonna show you that in a second. Alright. Uno segundo. But there's an actual part of the chicken that's called the chicken tender. Yeah, I just wanted to wash my hands real quick. Hey man, some of you guys are paranoid with what's going on now. I'm paranoid with salmonella. Not that it's going to kill me. I know it's not. I just don't want to, spend my night in the bathroom or what have you. Okay, so, anyways, I want to keep my knife hand clean. So this hand will be the chicken hand. All right, so as you guys can see from a chicken breast, sometimes there's like a little strip. Well, there's always a little strip. So each chicken has 2 breastises. And those breasts, they have a chicken tender. As you guys, in fact, you can see it here on the GoPro cam there. But you can see as it's attached. You see, like it's attached to the chicken breast. Okay? You can see it on the GoPro down below there. So this thing right here, basically, it's so tender. Look at this. It basically comes off. I don't even have to use a knife. I mean, I don't want to tear it because I don't want it to. But just basically, you see like the tender just kind of. Alright, so we're going to separate these tenders because these are actual, tenders. See, that's an actual chicken, alright, chicken tender. You got one, each breast has one, so here's the other one that kind of just already kind of came off of here. Alright. This one has another one, you see? Another chicken tender, so we're just going to loosely just take it off. So we got the 3 tenders. See, it just comes right off, you see? Alright. So we got tenders, 1. So these are actual tendies, right? This is the actual chicken tender when people talk about. Alright. Now, when you're in the restaurants, if you go to certain places, they actually do have, when you order chicken tenders, they have boxes, when they come, you know what I mean? Like to the restaurant, in certain places, certain restaurants, they'll be like, oh, we got real chicken tenders. And they have these real chicken tenders. Yeah, they serve them in bulk. You know what I mean? Just like anything else. I mean, when you order them through. So anyways, we're going to try and get them the same size, right? So they can cook evenly. So we're just going to butterfly this guy a little bit because he's kind of chunky. But anyways, most places will sell you, when they say chicken tenders, what they're really selling you is just chicken breast. Which, again, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? That's fine. That's what we're doing here. All right? We're not fancy like that. We don't have that much money. Oh, look. I think we got an extra chicken tender, by the way. Look at this. Yeah, there is. Look, there's a chicken tender right here. I just realized. Well, how about that? I guess they knew I was making chicken tenders today. So they gave me... So I think I just got an extra chicken tender in that dish. All right. I mean, in this thing. We got 3 breastises and we got... 4 tenders. All right. So, but anyways, yeah, but there was one loose in there, so we just. But usually, this is what they sell you when they say we're gonna sell you. You know, just pieces of chicken like this. You know, they're selling you a chicken breast that has been cut in chicken tender form. All right. Man, I just looked up for a second. Like, oh my god. And then it wasn't. My sound wasn't on, but it was. How's it going, Cindy? Hey, Cindy. No, you're not going to starve. Don't worry. So we're just cutting pieces of chicken, you know what I mean? Appropriate to the tender size. But, I mean, there is a real chicken tender. What most restaurants will sell you is chicken breast in the shape of tender. This guy's a little chunky, so let's just open them up. So we want to get them all the same size, you know? It'll be small nuggets, I guess. Nuggets, tenders, you know? But there are a few crazy restaurants out there. But I guess if they charge you for it or whatever. But they do get boxes of tenders themselves, and they serve real chicken tenders. Just, you know, that one. But yeah, but that's more on the rare side. You know what I mean? And so, you know, the reason we're not cutting them super huge and we're keeping them more on the small to medium size overall is simply because... Oh, you know what? I just realized I gotta get Gizmo's weekly... I gotta get his weekly chicken. It's frozen, but might as well get that knocked out of the way real quick. I'm over here by the sink. You can see him in the bottom right, left camera, whatever. But yeah, since this is for Gizmo here, I'm not really. You know, doing much when it comes to like seasoning or anything. Because it's, I don't want to over season this thing. But yeah, it's like frozen, so. I guess I'll let it defrost for a minute. Defrost for a second. Okay, so we got those chicken tenders there. So now I'm gonna go wash my hands for a second, and we're gonna get the seasoning. We're gonna season those guys up. So what we're doing now is we're just gonna season them now and put them to the side. Alright, so we're going to just season these guys now real quick and put it to the side. Alright. We're basically done here with the chicken. So let's kind of like just move this out of the way. Let me just give this a quick little rinse. Alright. Get all that salmonella out of the way. One second. Yeah, because as you know, that pink rag, you know, that's like I use that as my bleach rag. That's my designated bleach rag. And we did not get any chicken juices anywhere, so we're good. But we're just gonna season that chicken now, and we're just gonna set it aside and just wait. You know what I mean? Now, we're not gonna season it. Remember when we were doing the Asian chicken last week? We're not seasoning it with like citrus or anything like that, so we don't have to worry about the chicken getting, what is it, like does the chicken breaking down or anything? Like its fibers breaking down, because there's no acid or anything, and we're just adding dry spices. All right, that's what we're gonna be adding to this. We got Gizmo out there. So yeah, I'm also babysitting, you know, so meaning not just Gizmo, but he has his buddy, he has a little play date out there. So you already know how they do. They're doing their thing. Yeah, alright, so make sure they're alright out there. In fact, before I put the cutting board, let me just put that there, and let's just get the ingredients. Start getting these ingredients out of the way. So what are we gonna season these bad boys with? Well, I mean, not too much, man. Honestly, just a few, like salt, some pepper. I like thyme. I like a little paprika, just a little bit. A little paprika just to give, you know what? Just do a little white pepper, all right? A little paprika. So the best way I like to do any kind of spices, the best way I really like to do any kind of spices is, you know, first I like to pull my pants up. No, but the best way I like to do any spices, these I can just grind over the top. But just so that I don't want to over. Alright, so just a little bit of paprika there. Like about a teaspoon. By the way, you can add whatever you want to this, alright? Some people like garlic powder, onion powder, all kinds of things. I don't too much. So I'm going to add like about a teaspoon of thyme, alright? So a little bit of thyme, a little bit of paprika, alright? Half a teaspoon of white pepper, alright? Finally got my hands on some white pepper. Jeez, it's been a while. Alright, some black pepper. So just gonna grind it up here and then toss it over the top so it can mix it all together. Yeah. Yeah, so you can see there. Anyway, so let's do a little. Alright. And then for salt, let's do the same. Let's do a little like this, and then we'll. Okay. Okay, just mix all these together. Because this will help like a more even kind of coat. Let's keep these guys around because we're going to be using these later in a second. So that's it. And then I'm just going to sprinkle this, oh, you know, like that. Okay. It's a beautiful thing. And then that's it. You know, just give them a toss like that. Okay, so I can get all nice and coated and seasoned, and that's it. I mean, nothing crazy. You know, then, you know, we're gonna season the batter. All right, we're gonna season the flour. We're gonna season all this stuff. But right now, we're just getting a basic kind of like seasoning on the chicken. Now remember, you know, these are chicken tenders, not like some tough piece of the chicken, you know, like the thigh or the drumstick or anything like that. This is like the tender, the most tender part. Okay, so easy. Okay, cover it and put it in the fridge. All right, that's it. So And the chicken for Gizmo. Perfect. Okay. So I have a dog, so what I like to do is, you know, with the dog food that I give them, I make them a little bit of kind of like chicken stock, you know, or some sort of beef stock or some sort of stock, you know, with whatever I'm cooking that week or whatever I got. And then I add a little bit of that stock that I cook for him, you know, with the dry food, and it makes the dry food a little softer, gives it a lot of flavor, and you know, it's like a healthy alternative to using like wet dog food or something like that. So, all right, so we're gonna just fill this real quick with some water. So, put it on the back burner, but this is for the doggy. Nothing crazy back here. There's a little chicken stock for the big boy. A little salt. Let's get a little fire going. So he's out there playing with his buddy. A little salt for the guy. Actually, let's keep these around for that. So, all right, so we got the tenders. All right, we're gonna be frying those guys up soon. Let's see what else we got in the fridge now. Let's take a quick little look and see what we got for vegetable. We're gonna, you know, do that, right? Oh, that's right. I got those pickled eggs too. We gotta try. Remind me to try those pickled eggs. So we got some cabbage. You know, just some leftover cabbage, and we got like some onion, little pepper. We're just gonna cook this together, make a little something out of it. So I guess we're just gonna cook that. So we're gonna just some braised cabbage, I guess. You know, nothing crazy. So let me see, what pan can I use? I guess I'll just cook them here. This bad boy. All right. Then we'll do some braised cabbage. Should be pretty easy. Now all this is, I think already, it is washed. It is. We use this is what we cooked from the weekend. You know, we were making some kiwis. So, oh, hold on. Hey, 1 second. I got something at the gate. 1 second. Okay, yeah, sorry. Alright, so I just want to get the cabbage out of the way. In fact, I'm trying to see. So I got this food processor here, but I don't think it slices, does it? Or does it? But how does it work? But I don't know if it's going to be too... I need a mandolin is what I need. Oh, sorry. One second. So I'm trying to see. I don't think this is gonna work. Actually, I just realized I have a. What I wanted to do, it was, like I said, make some chips. I don't know how to use this thing when it comes to making chips. You know what I mean? Like, so you put this on top, but how do you know? Yeah, I don't know how to use these contraptions yet. But what I'm saying is, how do you know which is the right? You know what I mean? Oh, I think. It might be like this. I don't know. Anyways, I'm right here, guys. I know. I'm sorry. I apologize. Anyways, we'll figure this out. We'll play with this in a second. We're just playing in the kitchen today. Move this out of the way over here. But otherwise, I got a. But this, I don't know. This ain't gonna work. No, this ain't gonna work. It's freaking trash. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make chips. I just realized I don't think I'm gonna be able to make chips. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make chips. So what I can do is let's get the cabbage going. That's what I can do. So real quick, to the cabbage, it's very simple. You're gonna get like a pan like this, okay? Something where it's gonna form some sort of little crust on the bottom while you cook that you can make into, flavor later. All right, so. Olive oil, so we can just get everything going, right? It's gonna be easy. Let's just coat the bottom with oil. All right, super crazy easy. This ain't gonna take that long, so just coat it with oil. All right. Now, like I said, this is clean. It's only been sitting in the fridge for a few days, so let's just, in case there's any weird parts. But this is gonna cook down. So, yeah, I think we're fine. Just a little black here, there. But anyways. We're gonna just cut this into little chunks, all right? Nothing crazy, all right? We're not gonna go too nuts on this, all right? Like I said, we're just gonna cut this into chunks because we're just gonna be cooking this, all right? There we go, like that. That's it. You see? Nothing crazy. Alright. Ta-da! Whoop! That's it. Because I want it to be kind of like chunky like that, right? So just break it up a little more. Okay. So just throw all that in there. And let's just kind of like, what else can we throw in there? You can just cook it as is. You can just simply cook it as is, but we're not going to do that. So we're going to see what else we got here. We got this onion that we're going to chop up. All right. Alright, so just add that onion. All this is, yummy flavor. Now, I don't want to add no garlic to this. I don't want to make it, I don't want that garlic flavor in there. I want to add these onions, that'll give it a more sweet, flavor. a little washity wash. Oh man. Ugh. Got that sticker from the machine that I just tore out. Never mind. Forget it. I'm a dirty boy. So again, this is just for flavor. And it looks nice. And a little red. Now, I'm not going to add any pepper or anything like that, alright? Any of that pepper. I'm going to leave that be. Alright, I'm going to put this guys away. It's just some citrus and citrus. So, again, super simple, as you guys can see, alright, from the GoPro cam there. GoPro angle. Alright. We're going to add a few seasonings there real quick, and we're just going to put it on the stove top and just let it do its thing. Alright? So, let me get this stuff out of the way real quick. By the way, so, you know, earlier, even though I had to... There was a little bit of a delay because I was busy, you know, with the, you know, like I said, the noise and then other things that kind of just came up. I was able to, you know, like at least, you know, plant some things. I was able to finally plant some ginger. I planted some potatoes. It seems like it's pretty easy and pretty straightforward. Nothing crazy. Just, you know, kind of like stick it in the hole. So that's what I did. I stuck it in the hole, and we were done. So, all right, let's season these guys up real quick. So let's just add some. So again, we added some olive oil. We're gonna add a little more olive oil, but some salt, very important always. Pepper. Can keep it very simple. This thing will cook its, you know, just do its thing on its own. You don't need to do much, and that's it, really. Nothing else. We're gonna just let that do its thing. You know, again, add a little thyme. That's it. Nothing but that. Leave that there for now. Okay. So as you guys can see here, all right, and then we're just gonna put this over here. Get this started. All right, and add some more oil. All right, let's add a little more oil to the top there. And just let it start browning. Let it just start doing its thing. In fact, you guys can keep an eye on it if you want. Just for a quick second. Well, I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do over here. Alright, so let me put all this away. And I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do with potatoes. I'm going to do something. So, yeah, because I got a bunch of potatoes to like plant out there, but then I realized, oh, I got extra potatoes now. So, what am I going to do with these potatoes? So many potatoes.
Bruh.
You like that? You like that? Potato, potato. All right, let me go throw this in the... Let me go throw this in the compost. Un momento, por favor. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. Put a little wash to my hands here. Shout out to everybody out there. So, you know, we're going to get the banana fritters and all that stuff in a little bit. Chicken tenders is pretty easy. We cut them up. We got them marinating there for a little bit. Now, I'm trying to figure out what to do with the chip situation. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use this. To cut the chips. Give me a second. So I'm putting this on medium heat. All right, so let's just do a quick little experiment with this thing here. So move this over here. Let me look at the chat, see what you guys are up to up in there. That's right, we need those chicken tendies. That's right. So shout out to everybody out there in chicken tendy land. All right, so let's figure this out. Yeah, I don't know how. Slicing, shredding. Okay, so slicing. I guess this way. All right, so let's give it a shot. All right, so wish me luck. Let's see how this works. All right, let's see how this works. Because I want to make some chips. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do that. The fuck is this? What the fuck is this? I think it's shredded. Let me try it the other way, I guess. The fuck? Yeah, I'm really using the green potatoes. Right, let's try this one, I guess. Yeah, I think that shredded it. Yeah, but it's like... Oh, I know what I did. I'm such a fucking moron. I'm so stupid. I know what I fucking did. I left the fucking blade in there like a dumb fucking dumbass. And I think that I think that there has to have another part to this, right? Where the fuck is the other part? And like anyway, so yeah, I was fucking shredding it. So yeah, I know, right? Let me see if I can take this off without fucking cutting myself like an idiot. There's this. And I gotta read the instruction book on how to use this thing. Hold on, man. I don't think it had a. Is it here, maybe? Learning to cook with Jose. Alright, let's check this guy out here. Okay, let me at least give you some real action here for a minute. We can pretend like I know what I'm doing. Look at that. Yeah, beautiful thing. Smells delicious. That's it. We're just gonna kind of like keep browning it until, or keep cooking it until it caramelizes. All right, let me figure this out. Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. Let me see. Got it. I'm such an idiot. Okay, so let me give us a quick little wash here. I'm just gonna go throw this real quick in the. Let me go throw this in the compost. All right, and we're gonna try the chips again. All right, let me go throw this in the compost real quick. I'm learning. I'm learning. Yeah, I was like, I wasn't sticking the shaft in the hole correctly. Go figure. Alright, so let me go dump this real quick. It's freaking. I massacred these potatoes. Hey, what are you going to do? Gizmo, stand there. Oye, fuera. Hey. Ven. Man, the dogs escaped on me. What are you guys doing? I got the dogs. What a disaster today. Let me go deal with these guys real quick. All right, but at least we figured this out. Hold on, let me. Hey, what are you guys doing? Hold on. Hey. Sorry, guys. They just got in here like, Alright, we're just tossing. Alright, so we figured this out. Thanks, instructions. You gotta read the instructions from time to time. Trust me. It helps. Alright, so let's try this again. Alright. This time without the blade. Let's see if this works. Okay. Look at that. Now, they are a bit chunky, but I know what I can do. I'll slice them like this, and then I'll dice them. You know what I mean? Like not dice them. I'll slice them long ways. I'll show you. Like make little chips, I guess. Assuming these are good. I know some of these are not that good. Okay, so these are not that good. Yeah, so these potatoes, that's why I got them, like, because I was like, well, I'm probably going to plant these guys. Alright, so one second. Let me, let's work smart here. Alright, so these are going to go outside. Alright, so let's just start slicing these guys up. And then we'll go with the winners. Alright? Be a little bit more. I mean, I don't know, man. It's like they're uneven. So let's see. Yeah, these guys came out a little chunky. Alright, so this came out like a mess. But I know what we're gonna do. I'm not stressing this too much. So, you know, I'm just gonna pan fry these, I guess. Gonna just get them all kind of like the same. Alright, so you guys see the cabbage there. Bring it over here. Alright, so yeah, I mean, we're just kind of like looking through these real quick, you know, washing starch. Yeah, you know what? I think we can salvage these and fry them. I think we'll deep fry these guys. I mean, we want them all to be the same even size, but this is fine. So we're gonna just try and get all the starch, as much as starch as possible off of them. You know, dig out any chips we're not gonna want to use. Alright, and then we got some chips. Yay! Alright. So yeah, we're just gonna keep washing these to kind of like make sure it runs clear. I'm just getting rid of any extra chunky ones, you know. All right. So we're just, like I said, we're just gonna deep fry those, all right? So, see, it's the water has run clear, so let's just dump it in here. Alright, so we got the chips here. We're gonna fry these guys up in a little bit. I'm gonna go dump this outside again, the compost. Everything's recycled, you know, so that's good. So. Clean up a little bit. We're making some chips. It's gonna be awesome. Oh, I'm excited about the chips, man. It's gonna be awesome. Okay. Alright, cool. Chicks and chips. Instead of fish and chips, right? We got the little braised cabbage, healthy alternative. Well, that cabbage smells super delicious. again, just something I just, we had it in the fridge. I wasn't gonna throw it away. Smell, that's it. Look at that beautiful, beautiful, delicious side dish. It'll make you fart all night. I mean, it's really healthy though. Okay, so let me go outside for 1 second. I know it's like, what do I keep going outside for, right?
Bruh.
Anyways, let me go. Let me go dump this again outside, and I'll be back. Shout out to everyone over there. So let me wash this stuff real quick. So we got the chips already cut. Shout out to everybody out there. All right, I wanted the chips to come out more evenly, but you know what? That's fine. I'm not gonna complain. We got some chips, man. So that's cool. So we're gonna do some potato chips. I'm doing a lot of frying today. Where'd she put it? Wait a minute. Anyways, I just want to wash this stuff real quick while we wait for the cabbage to finish off. All right. Yeah, because one of the things I want to do actually is I need to use this again. Because what we're going to do, which again, you don't have to do this. You know what? I think we're just going to use the, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the spice grinder instead. I don't know, maybe it's not big enough. No, you know what? We're going to use this. We're just going to dry it. But anyways, what I want to do is I want to not pulse, but I want to grind up the panko breadcrumbs a little bit, in case anyone doesn't know what panko breadcrumbs are, but I want to kind of, not puree them, what's the word I'm looking for, but grind them up a little bit more. We got potato chips. Hey, as soon as we're done with that cabbage, we're going to move on to the potato chips. Yeah, we're going to move, as soon as I'm done there, we're going to move on to the potato chips. Because, we got a lot of chips to fry. And then after we do that, we can do the chicken tenders and then the fritters. But we're just going to get everything ready and then just start frying everything. meaning, okay, actually what we're going to do is we're going to do the chips. Once we do the chips, then we'll do, once we do the chips, oh, did the GoPro go out already? That was quick. Anyways, once we do the chips, we're gonna, then we're gonna, get the batter ready for the chicken tenders, and then we're gonna get the apple fritters ready. All right, so give me 1 second because I gotta reconnect the GoPro. All right, let me see what I gotta find the thing I was looking for. Hey, okay, yeah, I found where it was. I was using it with the dogs out there, so it is what it is. And just reconnecting the GoPro, just a couple seconds. Sirs and mans out there. Who let the dogs out? Who? Yeah, they're all out there. I'm making salmon tomorrow, salmon burgers the day after, or burgers the day after, the carbonara the day after that, and chicken wing. Let's go. That's right. Exodus wallet, the Exodus wallet. That's my recommendation. Alright. Let's go full blast here. Alright, so you guys can see, look at that. Look at that nice coloring, browning, amazing. So you see it's starting to sizzle a little bit. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna get a little butter. Alright, add a little seasoning, a little butter, I mean. You don't want to add it before because it could, probably burn. But then this way, a little butter to Gizmo's thing here. Okay, you guys can see that. Hey, I want to do a quick little poll. Just curious with everybody out there. Do you guys care what time I go live? Or is it better if I go live a little later? Or is it better if I go live at my normal time? Which is 1:30 Eastern? Or what? Just curious. I mean, I can't start too late. But I'm just curious. Anyways, okay, so just added a little butter there. All right, we're gonna crank up the heat for a minute. And we're basically just gonna finish cooking this, all right? And then just put it to the side, and then later on, we got some braised cabbage, some leftovers, you know, easy peasy. So shout out to everyone out there. See, you guys are just hanging with Mr. Jose. All right. So I think I'm just gonna, we just used the Robo-Coup again, the mini Robo-Coup. So you see, it's doing its thing there. In the meantime, while that, nope. Oh, I gotta back that up. You gotta back that up. So in the meantime, while that's doing its final little fry back there, we're gonna add a little wine too, by the way. I think I should have added the wine first. That's okay, whatever, no big deal. All right, we got a little bit of wine. But in the meantime, I'm drying this, okay? I'm just drying this. I gotta put it back together, okay? So that's what I'm doing behind the scenes there. So look at that, beautiful thing. All right, let's add a little bit of wine, just a little bit, just a little bit. All right, nothing. All right. So about 2 tablespoons, give or take. Alright, give that extra yummy flavor. That's it. Just let that cook a little bit further. And that's it, we're done there. So, in the meantime, while that's cooking away, we're gonna dry this up. Gonna use it again. Has to be dry. It's completely dry. Well, as dry as possible, that's the idea, you know? All right. Well, why? Because again, we got some panko breadcrumbs here, and we are gonna, grind them up a little finer. And you're like, man, but won't that defeat the whole purpose? I'm like, no. It's just like a quick little pulse. Because you're supposed to use, I was supposed to use some flour, but I want to use some, this is something where I can use, I'm sorry. You're supposed to use flour. I want to use panko, but I know panko is too much, too kind of crunchy, whatever. So this is like a happy medium in which I can get some of that crunch from the panko, but at the same time, get some of that flour aspect to it, okay? So, I know what I'm saying, all right? Leave me alone. All right, so that back there is done. Let's just take one last look at it here. Look at that. What a beautiful, beautiful thing. So what we're gonna do here is just put this away real quick. I think we're just gonna pop it here into this pan. Okay. All right. turn it off. But you see, remember, we reduced all that to that. Okay, which is, again, there's not that much there, right? Okie dokie, artichoke. Oh, sorry, no camera there. So let's start getting this ready. All right. So we're gonna be putting the panko in here because this is, again, we're putting the chicken in a batter and then that wet batter into this dry over here, and then it's gonna be that. So let's get about 2 cups. Ah, shit! Hey. You see, so you gotta wear a mask indoors.
Bruh.
Alright, so let's just stick. Let me know the sound effects are too loud or they're okay. I don't know how the sound effects are coming out. So this is about 2 cups worth, you know? Nothing too serious to write home about. Trying to do dishes as I go along so that way it's not a disgusting mess later, because trust me, it's gonna get worse. Alright, so let's just do a quick little, pulse on this. Okay. Make sure our hands are dry. Look at that. Still a little more. So, nice little fine powder, but we still retain some of that, what makes panko panko. Okay. So let me cover this guy up. Right here. I'll show you with the GoPro so you can see. You see? So it's still panko, but it's a lot, finer, okay? And again, we can crush this a little bit more with our hands if we want to, which we do. Make sure your hands are nice and dry, so you can get a little bit more of that floury. But this is gonna make it even more, like you'll see, it's gonna make it even extra crispy. You're gonna have extra crispy chicken tenders. Okay, so what we're gonna do to that actually is we're gonna season this. So alright, so we're just gonna season this real quick. What are we going to season it with? Well, what do you think we're going to season it with, alright? We're going to season it with the same thing we seasoned earlier before, okay? So, again, I'm going to use some thyme, a little herbage in there. Just a little bit, not a lot. Alright. Bring you over here. Alright, some cracked black pepper up in there. Some salt. Okay, and that's it. So we got this is the outside coating for, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure which is the right side of the thing here. I think it's the other way, right? All right, so, there. All right, nothing crazy. Right? Easy peasy. Look at that. You got Gizmo excited. They're excited for the chicken tenders. Who isn't, right? Who isn't? I'm sorry, there's just like some dude walking around the front of the house as the dogs are barking. All right, so in the meantime, while the dogs are barking, let's start frying the chips. Okay, let's start frying these chips because they're gonna take a little bit of time. And while we fry the chips, we can get the other stuff ready. All right, so let's just kind of do that real quick. Okay. You know, shout out to where did I put? Man, I know I think it's this. All right. Shout out to everybody out there.
Bruh.
Sorry, just reading some. You guys are talking some crypto stuff in there. All right. So these guys are done. So let's just kind of get these out of the way real quick. I need to cover it up, but I don't have. I'm using the thing for the chicken tender. So what am I gonna cover it? We'll cover it with. I guess I'll just cover it with this. Got Gizmo's chicken back there. That guy's done. Take care of that later. Let's move the camera up here so we can start the frying. Start the frying of the chips. I know, right? Geez, the pan I'm gonna use. I'm going to use this guy right here. Oh, there it is. Alright, so I'm going to get this guy going, alright? Alright, we got some oil here from a previous fry. Man, it's solid. Look at that. Solid as a rock. That's how cold it is out here. It's never solid like that, man. What the hell? You know what? I think the best thing to do. Just leave it like that for a minute. Let it melt. There, you guys can see what I'm doing. Yeah, this thing got frozen solid. I'm putting it over the heat real quick. See if it'll soften up a little bit. We got this oil here. There's a little peanut oil in there that I had just for flavor. I'm gonna do some deep frying up in this bad boy. We're gonna fry some chips up in there. Hope you guys are doing all right there. All right, let me do a couple dishes real quick. While we wait for that to heat up. While we're waiting for that to heat up, by the way, while we're waiting for that to heat up, I'm gonna get the first batch of chips, and I'm gonna start draining them. Okay? All right, so you guys can see what I'm doing. Alright, I'm just basically getting some of these chips and putting them in a strainer. Alright, whatever I think I'm going to put in there in the first batch. Got Gizmo out there causing a ruckus. So while we wait for that to heat up, you guys can watch it for me, help me watch it. Thank you. Just got these dishes kind of clean. You gotta, again, if you can do it, you gotta clean as you go. It'll make your life so much easier. It'll make your experience in the kitchen so much better. You're gonna have so much more fun. The less you gotta clean at the end, the less you gotta clean. If you just kind of make it a habit, especially right now, you know, I want to make sure, you know, instead of just sitting around, we're multitasking. So right now I'm draining the potatoes. I'm trying to drain them as much as possible. Get as much water off of them as possible. And so yeah, basically putting them to a strainer, but also yeah, even squeezing them a little bit. You know, it's not. You know, just making sure they're as dry as possible. Now the idea is that you want all your chips to be cut uniform. You know, you cut it as uniform as possible, so that way when it comes to the frying, they all fry evenly. But since, you know, we were just kind of playing around with that machine there, we got what we got, and so we got all kinds of different shapes and sizes, so it's going to be a little challenging to fry, and we're going to have some burnt ones, you know, so just know there's going to be some burnt ones in there, but it is what it is. All right, so let's just let's see if we're ready. I think we're ready. Let's get a thick one. Let's get one of these thick mamma jammas and a little. There we go. Ready? All right, we're ready. So again, don't overcrowd it in there. You know, we got it on high heat. And they're just gonna do their thing. So just kind of shake them around, make sure they're not sticking to each other. You gotta keep an eye on them so they don't stick to each other. And that's it. It's pretty easy. In the meantime, let me show you over here. Sorry about that. In the meantime, I'm going to show you real quick. So again, you know, we should get like the next batch of potatoes. Alright? And just as I said, we're just going to like, so we got like, we're going to fry, we got 3 batches here we're going to do. Okay? So, but not yet, you know, once we're getting close to, because otherwise, you know, they're going to get brown and all that. So we're going to just wait a minute. But that's it. I mean, it's not really rocket science, guys. We ain't launching rockets or anything up in here. Keep it simple. Go. Here, be careful. Yeah. You guys can watch my hot mess behind the scenes. Yeah, you guys think this is easy, and this is that you know, after I've made it easier on myself. I'm gonna figure out a way to kind of like keep this up there. Yeah, it's close enough. Wash my hands. All right, so we're doing those chips back there. You know, it's pretty straightforward. I mean, I'm keeping the camera on here for a minute so you guys can see what's going on. Now, for flavor, I just had a bunch of oil left over. You know what I mean? I just had like some cooking, you know, like some frying oil that I used from something else. I had a little bit of peanut oil, a little, what else in there? A little bit of the coconut oil, olive oil. We got like a mix of oils in there. You know what I mean? And they're all going to help each other. They're all going to balance each other out when it comes to the temperature. All right? That's how it kind of works. You know what I mean? Like how they all. So it's when you mix a bunch of different oils together, the smoke point increases. You know, so basically it goes to the highest, or I guess it gets closer to what the highest smoke point is. You know, of all the oils you put in there. So let's say you put a low smoke point oil and a high smoke point oil together, like say butter and oil and just, you know, regular vegetable oil. all of a sudden the smoke point of the butter increases because it's now like mixed with the oil, so it doesn't burn as fast. It burns slower. All right. So that's where we're at there. So we're doing the chips back there. Now what we're gonna start doing is let's do the batter. Let's just knock that batter out real quick. We got two batters coming up actually. Alright, so we got the apple fritter batter. Let's put that back there for the apple fritters. We got the apple fritter batter, but we also got the we're gonna do the chicken tender batter, guys. Chicken tenders. Chicken tenders. All right, so one of the things that we got to put in there is an egg. Oh, the GoPro went down. All right, so I got to change the battery in the GoPro. All right, let me do that first. Let me do the GoPro battery first, because so that way you guys can kind of see the fries as they're coming out. Shout out to everybody out there. Let's keep the camera over here for a minute so it doesn't, we can give it a chance to cool down. Which we won't, because we never do. But anyways, in the meantime, let's get the ingredients together. Don't waste too much time. Let's get the egg up in here. Alright. Let me see something real quick. Nah, that's probably gonna be. Yeah, but I don't know how long the camera is to connect. Hopefully, it won't take too long. So, anyways, just I want to whisk the egg in there real quick. Just all right. And that. So we got one egg, one. Oh, hold on. Uno segundo, por favor. One second. Yeah, the wife's on her way home. Ready just in time for the chicken tenders. So 1 cup of flour. All right, 1 egg, 1 cup of flour, 1 tablespoon of salt. Nice. Remember, this is the batter. You gotta make sure. A little bit more. You gotta make sure it's salted appropriately. You know, we got the pepper in there. But yeah, so this is not going to be like the coconut shrimp batter. You guys remember that? When we were doing the coconut shrimp batter, a little bit of thyme. Yep, a lot of thyme. Sorry. Oops. So let's mix this up with some, we're going to add some water up in here. So this is super easy, guys. Hold on, Where did I put my thing? I guess we'll. Let me reconnect. Okay, we're ready to go. Those chips smell delicious. So let's just check on those for 1 minute. Okay. So we got these. It's gonna take a little while. Let me turn the fan off. That's probably what's making them take long. As always. Gonna get these nice and hot. But yeah, you know, they're gonna take a little while. It's not gonna be quick, per se. Alright, so no worries. We got things to do. So now we're gonna add some water to this. How much? Just enough to kind of get it going. We don't know. It's gonna be different every time. So let me, since you already know that these are gonna take a little while, so you guys can see here. Okay. Because it needs a little more water in there. Okay. Nice little batter, a little bit more water. Now to be a little wet. Easy peasy. All right. So we got the batter. All right. And again, we just put this to the side. All right, nothing, it's not gonna go bad or nothing's gonna happen to it. But again, with all this, everything that we're doing there is the mise en place. That's all we got, the mise. We're gonna repeat over and over again, the mise en place. Alright, so we got it all ready. So basically when we're ready to fry, all we gotta do is get the chicken out of the fridge, dip it inside the thing, put it in the flour, we're done. Alright, in the meantime, let's go check on the fries. Not the fries, I'm sorry, the chips. Let's check those chips. Okay, we're getting there, see? You just need to get a little hotter, that's all it was. Okay, watch that real quick. Let me get a container, you know, somewhere to put these in. Right, so we're gonna get ourselves a little basket so we can put the lotion in the basket. Alright, so we should get this ready and then we're gonna pop them in there. So once we're done with that, then we're gonna go with the chicken tenders, and then, you know, we're gonna be making the yummy, delicious apple fritters. Okay, keep an eye on the chips real quick. I'll be back and I'm gonna go check something. Checking out those chips, frying some chips. Yeah, I gotta add potato chips to the description of the video. Potato chip. Potato chip time. Oh, there we go. Now they're coming along. Look at that. We're basically almost there. As you guys can see, some of them already cooked a little bit further. Alright, so let's get these guys out. Hey, look at those chips. Okay. Just a little salt. Perfect. Alright, let's just kind of spread them out a little bit so they can dry. You know, get a little crispy. Crispier. In the meantime, let's get the other batch of chips. Let me see, I think I'm going to be able to do them all. Yeah, I think I'm going to do them all, so we're not here waiting. and get them all in there. Alright, so yeah, I was just, because I want to make sure I had enough oil. I had enough oil, so that's it. So it's just get them in there. Check them out real quick. Yeah, so we got the heat up higher this time around. Yeah, because I have an overhead fan here in the kitchen. And that overhead fan, you know, keeps it cool in here, but you know, then it messes with the flames. But no big deal. All right. Hey. Doing the dishes real quick, just a few dishes. Trying to get ahead here. So now, well, we're doing these chips over here. I'm gonna start getting the banana ready. I might as well get that ready. I'm doing a lot of frying today. Okay, vamos a for you. Ellos pueden entrar si quieren, no te preocupes. Oh, está cerrado. Ay, ay, ay. Dog's on the loose! Dog's on the loose! Come in. Got the dogs on the loose. Here, let me show you the dogs on the loose. Hey guys! It's dark up in here. Hey, what are you guys doing up in here? You guys are supposed to be outside. That's Gizmo's buddy. His name's Churro. They want to go outside. Okay. Hey, what are you doing? Go outside, go outside, go outside. Get out of here. Go outside. You know it's hot. So that's what we're doing out here, you know, on Monday afternoon. What are you doing? No kiss for me? Yeah? Only Gizmo, only Gizmo. You're like, no, you're not pretty like she is. Oh, I just realized, I don't know if you guys could hear me or not. Anyway. Back to the chip can. Gizmo's buddy there. This is Gizmo's little friend. So shout out to everyone out there. So you want to try some chips? Get one? No, here. Hey, what are you doing? You good? Alright, chips are good. Es que el churro nomás que no quiere entrar por aquí, nomás que dar la vuelta, pero entonces se traba allá. Y no quiero que se metan en la... ¡Ey, ey, ey, ey! Churro, ven. No ven cómo se quedan.
Yeah, me dejo las manos.
Yeah. They're getting into the garden bed. They're getting into the flower bed over there. The garden. My freshly planted potatoes. Get out of my... Hey, get out of my potato bed, you bastard.
Yeah.
Oh no. Careful. Cuidado. Hey.
Es que churro está muy fuerte.
Yeah. Come here. Anyway, sorry guys. All right, so let's get the apple batter. Let's get the apple. I mean the apple fritter. Sorry, the banana fritter batter. Oh, qué bonito. Yes.
Adquisición de hoy. Adquisición de hoy.
All right, let's start getting the fritter batter real quick. Now, yes, I don't know what the batter is. I think I have a picture of the recipe here. Bang, bang. Shout out to everyone out there. There we go. All right, thank God. Okay, so let's just get the ingredients, for... Let's make... Oh yeah, sure, we gotta make some glaze as well. All right, so let's get the ingredients, all right? Just follow me with the other camera, right? We're gonna come over here and get some ingredients. So we need some powdered sugar. Not sure how much. More flour, sugar. Sugar, baking powder. One more egg. Okay, so let's start working on the... Churro, come here. Come inside, ven. Come here, ven, ven. Oye, ¿puede abrirla allá adelante? Oh, okay. All right, so let's just get the ingredients ready for the apple fritters. Yeah, sorry, I got a million things going on over here. Oh, let's check on those chips. So again, you gotta stir them around, keep tossing them around, checking them constantly, babying them. Make sure that they don't stick together. Yeah, we got a little bit of milk in here. Sí, dando la vuelta otra vez. El pobre. Churro. Ven, churro. No creo. I don't know. I don't think so. Ven. Alright, so let me. Sí, ya déjalo.
Ahí está, ya dieron la vuelta.
It's like having two kids. Alright. So I want to sift the powdered sugar because it's very clumpy. I want to make sure get those clumps out. Oh, y eso que no traje.
Es que la venden a granel, es a granel.
Ok.
Compré 200 gramos. Ahorita la pongo en un
Um,
frasco.
yeah.
Compré más limón.
Okay. Gracias. Okay, we got the powdered sugar in here. Let's check on this. Okay, we still got a little whiles to go. So again, we're making the icing really quick. Okay, this is the icing for the fritters. All right, so we're just gonna get the icing again, just like everything else. Just get it out the way. Just get it done and out the way. 1 teaspoon of vanilla up in here. All right, with the powdered sugar. Okay, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and then the milk. You know, you just add a little bit of milk, man. Just it says like 3 tablespoons, but that's like too much. So I'm just gonna add like a teaspoon and a half, and go from there. But you guys can see. You know, really quickly, it turns into icing, and so you see it's kind of like sticky or whatever. So let's add a little bit more. So just a little bit, like half a teaspoon, until you get icing consistency. Okay. And if you want your icing to be clear, you simply get clear vanilla extract, you know? But yeah, like you gotta go almost like drop by drop up in here. And then this icing, we're just gonna be drizzling over the top. So just a little bit more. I know we're going very like drop by drop on this, but I think we got. Yeah, but I want this to be as loose as possible. But still, it needs to be kind of. Alright, so you can see. Sorry, right there. Okay, that's it. So that's the icing. Okay. I'm gonna cover this up, put it over here to the side. That's for the fritters. Now, next thing, now let's start getting. Can I see that? Pepe Dio, digo. Oh. ¿Así?
Grande. Ya no hay.
Sí, ahí me compré uno. ¿Lo ves? Okay, so look, we're gonna get back to the ingredients, y'all. Okay, so now we're gonna add now we're gonna make the batter, okay, for the fritters, all right? So let's just get into that real quick. Let's check on the chips real quick. ¿Qué quitan? ¿Qué quitan los? All right, check the chips real quick. So we're almost getting there. Okay, again, just making sure they're all nice and loosey-goosey in there. Okay. Churro! Alright, so these guys are done, alright? Listen, we're gonna now take them out. Couple more seconds. Again, these guys are nice and crispy. Okay. So, nice, coarse salt. In fact, let me. Just from experience, I know you gotta like do what I'm doing here. Otherwise, they're gonna get like soggy. So this one needs a little longer, a little longer. Let those guys fry up a little bit longer. meantime, well, those guys are just basically done there. All right, let's get those chicken tenders start working. All right. So we're gonna move over here and make ourselves a quick little breading station. Okay. So these guys are done. Yeah. So now, chicken tenders. All right, so we're moving quickly here. All right, we got the oil nice and hot. I don't want to burn it, so let me just move it off the fire for 1 minute. All right, so you guys can see what I'm doing. All right, getting some chicken tenders. All right, we're gonna stick them in here. Okay. So, okay, we got that batter on them. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, and then again, it's very easy, guys. Batter. Okay. Okay, put this back on. Good. Yeah, definitely gonna need a lot more panko. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing, I don't know if panko's gonna work completely. So I'm actually gonna add some flour in here and some more panko. Now, 1 second, guys. So we're cooking that there. I'm just trying to find a good place to put these chips. I guess I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna put them here. Super yummy chips. Oh my god, it's so exciting. Got like a mess all over the place today, Jesus. Put these chips all the way over here. Alright, let's check those chicken tenders. Oh, alright, they're looking really good actually. Okay, so let me see. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add, I definitely need a lot more. So I'm gonna add some flour. So you see, I'm gonna add some flour to this. We're gonna add the rest of that panko. I'm going to crush it by hand here. We are going to be adding some salt, pepper. So we'll just try this now. chicken tenders. Making those chicken tendies. All right. All right. This actually looks really good. All right, in the meantime, I gotta strain that oil real quick. All right, so let's get back to these chicken tenders over here. Chicken tender time. All the dogs in the neighborhood want some chicken tenders. Everybody wants chicken tenders. Okay. Stick this guy in there. Need some big chicken tenders. All right, so we got 3 in there. Got a lot of chicken tenders. Gonna wash my hands real quick. ¿Ya quieres comer o quieres esperar hasta que termine? ¿Quieres esperar un poco? ¿Quieres un pedacito de pollo? Okay. Alright, so we got these chicken tenders. Alright, let's go back here. I know we've had that on the sky cam there for a while. Alright, so we got the chicken tenders. Look at that beautiful thing. That's the panko alone. So that's like batch number 1. So we're gonna just kind of like put these a little bit more to the side, so we know which is which. This is the panko only. Yeah, we have a lot of flies out today. I don't know why. Like more than usual. Jesus Christ. I think it's because we got the dogs running around the house. Anyways. Yeah, we've done the cornstarch, potato starch. We did that last week, in fact, you know. But what we're doing now is a more typical breading, a more traditional breading, I guess. All right, trying to get those oil, my glasses there. All right, so. You know, these guys are coming along nicely. All right, so while they fry up, let's get the rest of the ingredients ready for the apple fritters, so we can get those apple fritters out of the way. All right, so 1 cup of flour. All right, so we already got the icing ready. We're just making the batter now, which is quick. So 1 cup of flour. We got 1 cup of flour. One and a half teaspoons baking powder. I like to sift everything. Third of a cup of powdered sugar. So half a teaspoon of salt. We need some cinnamon. Check on the chicken tenders. Yeah, I think the best combination here. I think the best combination is going to be the half panko, half flour. Okay. Okay. So a teaspoon of cinnamon. Actually, a little less than a teaspoon because we're making bananas. But yeah, cinnamon still goes with bananas. Egg and had a third of a cup of milk. Oh, we're gonna need some milk. No, off to the races. Alright, so chicken tenders. So they're basically just about done. Okay, do we add everything in there? Oh yeah, okay. So we got all the stuff in here, alright? For the okay. Let's get the egg in here. Well, actually, let me get the next batch in there first, and then. All right. Chicken tender party. Right, am I right? Who doesn't like chicken? Who doesn't love chicken tender? All right, so let's switch it back over here real quick. We got 1, 2. We get a couple more in there. Okay. In fact, let's get all these guys already in here. Alright, so we're basically, that's it, getting all these last little nuggets. Ready to fry up. Alright, let me wash my hand real quick. Okay. Check these guys out real quick. Do a quick little moving around here. So I'm just getting all these remaining pieces here and just getting them already in here, ready to go. So all I gotta do is just stick them in the fryer once I get those out. Now I'm gonna have to strain that oil one more time. This is why we go to places. Frying at home, for anything like frying at home is really not ideal. I'm not gonna lie. I think you guys know that already. But from time to time, you will want to fry. In fact, you know, we got the Super Bowl coming up. You know, wouldn't it be a million times better if you can make these instead of ordering out this? So this is going to taste a million times better making it yourself. As I said, we're just getting them ready to go. By the way, so you see how quickly we're moving and how quickly and how everything, we have everything kind of like just set up like little stations. Each place is a little battle station. Because that's how it is in the real kitchen. Got all that. But yeah, it's a mess. As you guys can see, look at this huge mess. I'm trying to figure out, because I want to clean up. I hate having all this. That. What a beautiful thing, huh? What a beautiful thing. You guys are enjoying yourselves out there. Yeah, so check these out so far. Look at these monster chicken tenders. All right. It's a lot of chicken. So, just kind of waiting on these here. Make sure they're all thoroughly fried. I think this one's already. Whoa, in the meantime, okay, we got the egg and the milk, okay, for the batter. So let's just get remember the banana batter. I'm gonna add a little bit of vanilla to this because I know vanilla goes really well with the bananas. Kind of like put all this away, get all this out of the way. Okay, we got the gruesome twosome. Wait, this guy's done. Almost done. Hey, there you go. Claro. Don't worry, it's okay. Coming to pick up Gizmo's Play Pal. Having a little play date today, as you guys already saw. Alright, I gotta figure out the sugar thing. Alright, so let's get these guys out. These guys are done. Alright, so let's strain this guy one more time. Alright, so let's just get back there real quick. Okay. Hopefully we got enough oil there. Oh, GoPro's gone. Hopefully we got enough oil. But anyways, hopefully we got enough oil for the apple fritters. All right, so I'm gonna leave the camera off for now. Yeah, we got more construction out there. Starting up again. Alright, so we got 2 more batches left. Again, like I'm gonna leave the camera off. The GoPro camera off, so that way, you know, so that way I can save the battery so I can show you guys the fritters at the end. So let me just I guess wash my hands real quick. Bye. ¿Le arreglaste los relojes o no?
¿Cómo?
Los relojes.
Sí, él se le di todo. Su nota, todo está ahí, su cambio.
¿Cuál quiere que no es? Ay, no se abrió. Bueno, espérate.
Ven.
¿Dónde puse mi cuchillo?
No, lavaste. Ahí está ya. Junto a las pimientas.
Ah, mira.
No.
Coño, ¿qué quería? Vengo, igual le pongo un pedacito de plástico, aluminio, que sea uno, ¿no?
Sí.
Igual. Ese que está menos que no. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Hey, you guys watched what I was doing there. I was trying to cut the tip off and I ended up cutting off more than I could chew. Alright, let me see if I can get the right one. No, that's the wrong one. There you go.
Oh.
So.
Qué padre, queda bien. A ver. No.
I guess the one that Christian pushed.
Divertido.
Every time I say I digress, or if I say the same word over and over again, I'm gonna start using this like the secret word of the day. Remember like Pee Wee Herman?
Okay. Adiós.
I don't think she's ever seen Pee Wee Herman before. Okay. She knows of him, but that's it. Okay, so let's just cut these bananas real quick. These bananas, and add it to the apple batter. Oh, these bananas are so good. These are like little small, little yummy, sweet bananas. Yeah, everything is so different out here, you know. The food, you know, everything. It's just it just feels different. Like the peel comes off so much softer, more natural than, you know, the bananas like back home. They were like, I don't know, like almost like plastic almost. These actually have flavor. You could smell the banana. Like it's like sweet. You could. Anyways, another reason you don't have to live in Mexico. All right, so these chicken tenders are doing all right back there. We got 2 more batches, so let me just throw this out back in the compost. All right, and that's it, guys. I mean, at least when it comes to clean this up real quick. Yeah, so we got the, at least when it comes to like preparing of the food stuffs, right? So we got the bananas, all right, for the fritters here ready. We got the chicken tenders almost done. As soon as we fry all the chicken, then we'll move on to the fritters. Okay, so here again, we're just gonna mix it real quick. Not too much. I don't want to break up the banana or anything, you know. But yeah, it's supposed to be kind of like sticky like that, you know. That's the whole idea. So let me get like, I think I used this last time. Banana all over my hand here. So chicken tenders are out here doing their thing. You know, kind of keep them kind of covered. You don't want to cover them all the way, because if you cover them all the way, then they get soggy. You know what I mean? You gotta let them breathe a little bit. So that's what she said.
Bruh.
Alright, so these chicken tenders are basically done. This is the last batch. I mean, we got this one, we got one more batch. And then we can move on to the fritters. Okay. Chicken tender time! That was my chicken tender dance. Don't judge. Alright, man, this sucks, man. I hate when they provide you with a Ziploc container for a bag. Only for the Ziploc mat to work. Now you gotta use your own Ziploc. Yeah. And darn it! You know, so I'm just gonna kind of stick this whole thing in here like this. Just trying to get the ants out of here. I'm gonna reuse this bag later. There, you ain't get one on me, Sugar Company, with your shitty ass bags. You're gonna make me waste one of my own bags. Hells to the no. Alright, so get these guys out. I can't believe I fried so many chicken tenders. But yeah, I know some of you guys were talking about the... Oh. I know some of you guys were talking about the... what was I saying? To use cornstarch and stuff. But yeah, I mean, we did that already. We did that last week with the Chinese chicken. Okay. Do a little cleanup real quick here. So these last pieces of chicken shouldn't take too long to fry. Once these guys are done, okay, this is bleach. Yeah, once these guys are done, we will move on to the fritters, the last stage. So you thought, see, today I thought it was going to be an easier day, but look at this. Turned out to be a lot of work today. Again, it's easy. You know, we did a lot of easy stuff today, but it did take a while. Very tedious, you know, kind of work. Give me 1 second, let me make sure. Okay, so we will put that down. Okay, so I'm getting the cabbage warmed up real quick so I can make a quick plate for the wifey. And then I gotta strain. I gotta strain that oil one last time and then make the beloved apple fritters that we love so much. I love those apple fritters. Let me reconnect the GoPro. Shout out to everyone out there today. Everybody. We got a lot of people out there. Yeah, so these guys are, just about basically done here. Okay, so we got these guys out. Let's strain this oil one last time. Because again, we were frying with flour, and so basically we have all that residue down there at the bottom, which is not going to be a good, it's not going to be good for frying. Okay, just kind of just clean it out. We're done. I just wanted to heat the cabbage up a little bit. Okay, let's dump this oil back in there. And that's enough. Okay. So we're heating this up again. Get those fritters going. Look at these yummy, delicious chicken tenders. Oh my god, it looks so good. So, you just kind of cover them up a little bit. Okay, we got the cabbage. We gotta get the chips. Okay. Okay, so let's okay, as you guys saw, we're just dumping them in there. Oh yeah, they smell so good already. Trying to find a spot where to put these guys. Alright, in the meantime, while they fry up back there, let me turn this down. I don't want to burn them. Oh my god, what a mess. Now these didn't come out the same. I wonder if it's the oil. In the meantime, let me get a little plate ready for the missus. Alright. Get a few little chicken tendies up in here. And we got the honey. We got the chips. Okay, we got the cabbage. ¿Ya pueden ver ahí?
¿Qué salsita se le echa?
Lo que quiera, barbecue sauce, mustard, honey. Mira, pruébalo con esto solo, con honey nada más. Alright, so I guess she's going to send them. ¿Quieres sentarte aquí o no? Oh, yeah. Alright, so we're going to put the camera on her for a minute. You guys can see what she thinks. Oh, you guys can see her. Yeah, that's right. You guys can see her on the bottom right. Mira, pero un pollito con miel. Un mordidito. So I'm going to try some chicken too. Good, right?
Pero lo prefiero con algo salado.
Right? You see, it's good with honey, but.
Tendies.
Okay, I'll begin. Try one time.
What's the ketchup?
Now, I think these guys got burnt.
Este está bueno.
¿Qué cosa?
Esta salsa barbecue.
Sí.
Ah, ya está.
All right. Okay, so unfortunately I burned the first ones by mistake. It's okay. Mira, esto es lo único que tiene esta moneda. All right. That was good. I'm gonna eat myself. I'm gonna wait for finish the apple fritters. Man, that's a lot of chicken tenders. I made like a million of them. But they are good. Mmm. 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 Oh yeah. Mmm. 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 Really good. No honey. It's really good. You hear the crunch. That's that panko.
¿Qué es el campo? Oh. Oh, sí.
Oh my god, look at all these ants. All these ants just come out of nowhere. Look, she's making a little honey mustard.
Viva la gordura.
Oh my god. Run.
¿Qué pasó?
Ah! Oops.
¿Estás bien?
Yeah, man. This thing kept getting stuck and then. Hey, well, you know what? That was like our first accident ever, right? I don't think we've ever had like a major accident. Man, these banana fritters didn't want to play nice today. Oh my god. Yeah, we gotta be careful. There's oil everywhere. Ah!
Échale harina.
Oh yeah. Un
¿Dónde
poquito.
está la harina?
Yeah, Pina. So yes, by the way, so it's a great learning opportunity as always. If you ever do spill oil on your floor like this, throw flour. I know, you're probably thinking, bro, what are you doing? You're making a bigger mess. Well kind of, yeah, sort of. Yeah, that's the idea. The flour helps pick up any oil that's on the floor. And yeah, you're going to be making a mess. You already made a mess. Trust me, I already made a mess. So now, I was just trying to minimize the damage here. But, okay, we're good. Let me get these guys off the fire. Yeah, I mean, basically, look, another lesson here. Again, better me make the mistake than you guys make the mistake. But another mistake was that I was trying to do too much. And what do I mean by too much? Well, I didn't have enough oil to finish off. I was just saying, well, fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm doing all this fried stuff today. Let me use the oil that I got. I didn't want to break open another bottle. I didn't want to do anything like that. I was just trying to do what I had. Then I was just trying to force something, trying to flip something. Like maybe trying to cut something, knowing that, hey, there's a 50-50 chance or a big chance that you're going to cut yourself. Same thing, you know what I mean? As I was fucking around there, the chances of me fucking up were increasing ever so highly. But because I'm a bit more confident in the kitchen than most people, you know what I mean? Like, whoa, had that kind of accident. By the time I realized I was a little too late. But then as soon as it happened, I realized exactly what I did wrong. And what was that? Again, just trying to do way too much. And trying to save this crap You know, these shitty ass fritters did not come out. The apple fritters came out better, but I think that, you know, the reason these fritters came out so bad, it was just the oil. Because I was using all that leftover oil. But don't worry, I'll clean this up para cuando termine aquí.
Sí, no, es para que lo veas.
Yeah. I just want to finish this fritter and then I'm going to clean up once I'm done with you guys. Got a big mess to clean up here. But that's the thing though, you know what I mean? Like, that's how mistakes happen. That's how disasters happen and all this other stuff. So, right there, you know what I mean? That was, I mean, I spilled oil, you know what I mean? Like, I spilled a lot of oil, but it was all basically just from careless mistakes, careless behavior, and that's what causes, what causes accidents, what causes things like that. Also, not just careless mistakes, but, the complete opposite, you know what I mean? Being scared in the kitchen. You know, if I were to have been scared when that accident happened, or scared during anything that I was doing there, it would have definitely ended a million times worse. A million times worse. Notice that as soon as that happened, I was basically like thinking to myself, fuck, now I gotta clean this up. But then laughing, at my dumb ass because, what are we gonna do here? That's part of the whole thing. But again, live Monday through Thursday here, anything can happen. And notice, see, look, I still can't grab this one. You see, it's like there was something there that didn't let me grab it. I'm there like trying to grab it and then disaster. Okay, so we got the shittiest. What was that? Was it you? No, actually, as soon as that thing fell, this was me.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
So that's it. So we're gonna just leave this to the side. I'll clean this up later. I'll clean that up later. But oh, you don't like it? No, she's trying to add some McDonald's barbecue sauce here. Now, hold on, we'll just clean this up in a second.
No.
Fuera. Big mess. So these are the apple fritters.
¿Qué otros tienes?
I mean, not the apple fritters, banana fritters. ¿Qué otro qué? Exactly. That's what these banana fritters are. No, but they smell good. Don't let your...
Pero no estén quemados por dentro.
No. Okay, so look, honestly, now we're just gonna drizzle this shit over the top. Hold on, let me... Enciende el light ahí, please.
Abanico.
Yeah. So hot. Dude, sound effects are way good.
Sí. Voy a abrir.
There we go. Okay. So there we go. We got those banana fritters, and we're just gonna throw the icing over the top. We'll call it a day. Yeah, but I don't know. No? I go, hey, do you want to try one now? She's like, why are you doing this to me? I'm enjoying my meal.
Voy a agarrar otro pollo.
Mm-hmm. Look at that. Got Gizmo out there, misbehaving. Look at those apple fritters. All right. So, vamos a poner 5, sorry. All right. So we got I keep saying apple fritters. They're banana fritters. We got the banana fritters up in here. In fact, I'm gonna just try one. I want to try one. What?
Igual la banana tiene mucho azúcar, por eso se quemó más.
Yeah, I think it just burnt because it has a lot of sugar. The bananas do have a lot of sugar in them. Mmm.
Vámonos.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, man. You know what? They're ugly. Don't eat them, man. Here, they're horrible. I'm going to take this to the room. I'll be back. Mmm. little sweetness with the chicken, with the. Good. You like it? Hey, what the?
Okay.
You like it? It's good? Everything. I'm chewing. You know, let me try that cabbage. Can I? Well,
How you doing?
mmm. Mmm. Little Jose mukbang here. All right, so we're done. We almost blew up the kitchen. That was a good episode. Had a lot of fun today. So now I got a huge mess to clean up, more than usual. So chicken tenders, very, very, very easy. In a sense, you're like, oh, it's just breaded fried chicken. But as you can see, it is a process. It is a mess. It is a pain in the ass. And you can still do it. But this is why most people, go out and, buy these at Chili's or at whatever, Buffalo Wild Wings or whatever the hell. But again, you can make these at home and they're totally worth it. They're going to taste so good. But kind of like a special occasion type of thing. This ain't like an every night type of thing. Anyways, I tried to make it a little easier today, but frying at home, always a disaster. So, with that being said, I think that's it, guys. We're going to end it so I can clean this mess. I got a lot to do, and I still got the podcast later tonight. So if you guys want to see more hilarity, hear more hilarity, and join me and my friend Tim tonight as we do our podcast at 9 p.m. Eastern Central. All the links are down below. You already know what's up. So, guys, thanks again for watching. Let me look at a few of the chats before I go. Let me see. All right. You see, we're talking about taxes. All right, good job with that. All right, guys. Thanks again for watching. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. We're going to make some beef bourguignon. Beef bourguignon. I don't know what the hell, but basically just a fancy French beef stew. All right, with some roasted potatoes. More potatoes. Got a lot of potatoes. All right. Talk to you later. Bye. All right. How do I, with my greasy hand? Bye. Bye, guys.
Adiós.